If I lost everything and started from zero, here's what I'd do. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Beast of Ecom, and I am back with another video, dropping nothing but, you already know, value bombs. If this is the first time ever watching one of my videos, hello and welcome. If you're into e-commerce, you're into dropshipping, you're into Shopify, then this is the right place to be. So if you get some value, make sure you please do like, comment, and of course, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well, so you stay up to date with all of my latest content. Why? Because you do not want to miss out on any of my upcoming videos. I'm back on home soil in the not so sunny UK. Those who have been following me on my Instagram know that I've been traveling Greece for a while, hence the little bit of a tan I've got going on, but nevertheless still back, and I wanted to drop another video for you guys. So in today's video I wanted to talk about what I would do if I started from zero. If I had to start dropshipping all over again, I lost all of my stores, lost all of my ecom stores and started from zero. What are some of the things that I would do? Now, of course, I've got all of the experience, and you know, previously following up to my last video of my story, you know, of how I've got to where I am. The feedback for that one was fantastic, so I thought this would be a great follow-up video to tell you guys what I would do if I started exactly from zero, right from the start again. Let's jump straight into the computer and let's get on with it. Okay, so let's jump into this video on what I would do if I started dropshipping again from zero. Like if I started exactly from $0, no money to my name, right from the bottom. Okay, what would I do and what would be my preferred path? Now I'm going to run down this. There's about 9 different points, 9 or 10 different points on here. The last one is totally invaluable. Okay, it's a lesson which I wish I learned, so make sure you stay to the end. I see a lot of people actually talking about this, so make sure you stay to the end to know what this last point actually is. But the first one, okay, if I've got $0 to my name, I need to start saving. Okay, I need to start saving some money to test. Okay, now to do that, of course, it's as simple as it is. Pretty much, I need to get a job. Okay, I need to get a job and start saving. You need money to be able to make money. It's as simple as that. And although there are some free ways out there you can generate traffic, it's going to take you absolutely forever. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is save up some money. Now I'd recommend probably around about $1,200 to get up and running with testing things, depending on obviously how good you are actually at marketing, but around about $1,000 to $1,200, sorry, to get up and running. So I'll be looking to get a job, flip things on eBay, such as phones or any single junk you've got in your house. Okay, you've got tons of stuff in your house that you can just flip on eBay, or sell any services or skills that I had. Okay, some people out there might be graphic designers, you know, and have some sort of skills. You can sell those skills on Upworks, People Per Hour, all these different places. Okay, second point. Now, I'd start a general store. If you haven't watched my story of how I started a niche store and it bombed when I first got up and running, then make sure you watch that video. I will link it at the end of this video as well. So yeah, start a general store. Okay, I start a general store. I'd stick to a free theme. Okay, because remember, if I've got $0, I don't need to be spending, you know, thousands of dollars, or not thousands of dollars, but you know, $50 or $100 or whatever it may be on a paid theme. I can still generate sales with a free theme. So I'm sticking to a free theme. Probably Venture is one. So Venture or Brooklyn are decent ones. And it allows you to test a wider range of products. If you've got a general store, you know, you're not limited to certain products. If you've got a niche store, you know, say for example, you got a cat niche store, then you're only limited to selling cat niche products. You can't really then start selling baby products because it doesn't make any sense. Okay, your store's going to look totally weird. So a general store is what I'd get up and running with. It allows me to test a wider range of products. I'm not limited, and okay, what I'd do is I'd spend time making it look professional. Okay, I wouldn't just knock anything together. A high quality site is how you're going to beat your competitors, instill trust in the customers on your website, you know, and be able to improve your conversion rate. So actually spend time making your website look professional, get a professional logo done. Again, they don't cost a bomb, and just really focus time on making it look pristine. Okay, what else would I do? So I'd start then finding products. Now, what I would do is with the products, I'll be testing products that are already working. Okay, No, if I'm starting from zero or I'm starting on a low budget, I don't want to try and find that next golden winner, because it is sometimes like finding a needle in a haystack. Okay, so I want to be testing products that are already working. And how can you find these? I've got videos on how you can find these, but Facebook browse, Facebook graph search, and of course products. I would only be looking to sell products that solve a pain point or problem at this time. Okay, that would probably be the best thing to do. Now there's tons of products that are out there that solve a pain point or problem. They're generally easier to sell. Okay, or alternatively, you can sell something that is cool, unique, but it has to be to a passionate audience. They're the two criterias. Okay, how can I find them? Browse Facebook graph search is one way I can find them, or I don't know what on earth that is in my mouth. Or I can browse my IPs, which again I got another video on that, or use the e-commerce inspector Chrome extension. If you don't know what that is, it's just an extension which allows you to go on any sort of website, any sort of Shopify website, click on it, and you can see their products that they've recently launched, you know, and use it. It's pretty cool to use, so check that out. So that's what I do with starting to find my products. Okay, moving on from that, I'd set up the back end for profits, and this is something that again a lot of new people don't do. Okay, and remember, the back end is where you can make a lot of money, and so many people neglect it. So many new people neglect it. It's quite scary because you can literally make an additional 30% profit, okay, just from setting up your back ends correctly. So I'll be setting up abandoned carts. You can do native Shopify before, because Shopify's got a built-in abandoned carts. You can just use that for the time being before getting any sort of paid apps. If you are going to go down the paid apps route, I'll get there in the end. Then use abandoned protected cart plus, I think it's called. I've got a video on how I use it as well. Again, set up MailChimp. MailChimp is free. With the automation, you can send abandoned carts through MailChimp as well. And MailChimp is free account for a certain number of contacts and emails that you send. So again, it's totally free to get up and running with MailChimp to start sending those emails out. Okay, so that is what I will be doing with setting up my back-end profits. I'd make sure I get that done. Number 5, what I'll be doing is I'll be sticking to Facebook ads. Now, a lot of people keep asking me about IG influencers, Instagram influencers and stuff like that. I have used them in the past, but in terms of if I was starting from zero, I wouldn't be wasting money on Instagram influencers, okay? People out there are still doing well with Instagram influencers, and I'm not saying it doesn't work, because it does, but this is just based on my preference and what I would prefer to do. They're not as scalable, okay? You can't, with Facebook, it's a beast that you can scale. When you got something that works, you know, you can scale that up to more people. The audiences are larger, whereby if you've got an Instagram influencer or a page that's working for yourself, they can't just keep posting your products and your products and your product, because it's just going to die out, and, you know, your sales are just going to eventually, you know, go down and down as it becomes saturated. But with Facebook, there's a lot more room for scale, so I would be using Facebook. And again, with Facebook, it's easier to identify your customers, whereas with Instagram influencers, you know, if you're paying for a shout out, you don't really know the demographics of the person who's purchased. Did they purchase from an Android phone? Are they using an Apple phone? And all that sort of data that you get from Facebook than Instagram influencers. So that is what I would be doing with sticking to Facebook ads, okay? Now, I'd start testing products, and depending on obviously my budget, I'll be looking at a minimum of 3 to 5 products a week, ideally 1 or 2 products a day. Again, it depends on the sort of budget that I was starting with, that would dictate that. And quality, not quantity, okay? People say, okay, you know, do 10 products, no, do 3 products a day, okay? Make sure you do 3 products a day, do 3 products a day. But if you do stick to doing a certain number a day, and have it kind of high, then what will happen is you'll just start picking out random products. Make sure they're quality, okay? Now I'll be sticking to $5 ad sets, you know, and using video ads as much as I possibly can. $10 per ad set if my budget allowed it, okay? So that's what I'll be doing. And I'll be targeting mobile more with my budget if my budget was super tight, because remember, you know, if my budget is super tight nowadays, a lot of traffic will come from mobile. People purchasing a lot more through mobile, and mobile will get most of the traffic anyway. So I'll be limiting my budget to mobile if my budget was, again, super small. And I'll be testing website conversions and generally optimizing for the purchase, okay, straight away. Moving on, you want to be using, I'll be using Oberlo or Shopify or one of those apps to fulfill the orders to start with. I'll be processing the orders myself until I could get consistent enough orders to then outsource, okay? And then what I'll be doing as well is outsourcing the customer service and product fulfillment as soon as I'm making good profits. That would be the first two things that I would outsource straight away, okay? Product fulfillment and customer service. They're the two things I want to get off my plate, so then I can then focus on the money making tasks, okay? So moving on how I would scale, if I found winners, of course, at this point, I'm testing. If I find things that are biting, I'll be then scaling my winners, okay, and building supplier relationships, okay. So I'll be talking with my supplier to try and move away from AliExpress. You can still test products from AliExpress, that's no problem whatsoever. But once you've got a winner, you ideally want to move away from AliExpress. Why? Is because you can get a better price and you can get a faster shipping, okay? They can ship faster, because remember, in AliExpress, what happens is when you pay for a product, there's the process. You get 24 hours for the payment to be verified. Then there's a dispatch processing time, and then they actually send it. So it is fairly long. So I'll be looking to minimize that as much as possible. Move away from AliExpress so I can pay my supplier, they can ship within 24 hours and people get their products a lot faster. Customers are happy, Facebook's happy, I'm happy, everyone is happy. So that's what I'll be doing. Now, the final one, okay? This is something that you need to do, okay? As soon as possible, as soon as you pretty much possibly can. I'd move it up the list if I could, but here it is, okay? Set up backup accounts. Now, I see people talking in my mastermind group, you know, I've ran this advert, my account's been banned, what should I do? Do I have to set up a new business manager? Blah, 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 all these sorts of things, okay? And I've learned a lesson before of losing ad accounts, because once your business manager has been flagged for an ad account, you can't create anymore. So what I'll be doing is creating insurance accounts, okay? I'll be creating as many ad accounts as I possibly can in that business manager, because if one gets flagged, I can just use another one to run my products, okay? And of course, another thing as well is adding any different Facebook profiles that I've got, such as, I don't know, my mum's parents, or you know, if I've got another one or whatever it may be, to that business manager, okay, as an admin. Now, why? Because if you do get locked out for some reason, or your profile actually goes under, you know, for some reason you can't get access, or you forget your password and you just can't get in, I've had it before, and you've got adverts running, then you can literally just go into another account and be an admin and still run your adverts, still turn off adverts, still turn off stuff, okay? Spread the risk of account bans. Now, this is literally invaluable. So if you haven't done it already, it may be a tedious process, but please do set up backup accounts when you can, because if, I don't want to swear, but if ish does hit the fan, then you can save yourself time, hassle, stress, you know, and all those sorts of things. So I hope this has helped, okay? These are my sort of 9 points and preferred path that I would take if I was to start completely from zero. So as usual, I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, please do like, comment, and of course, smash that subscribe button. We are on the road to 10K. That was the goal for the end of this year. We're on track, absolutely smashing it. So please do, if you get some value, like, comment, and subscribe. I will be doing a giveaway as well on this video. So if you want $20, I'll be simply just PayPaling it to yourself. Best comment down below, okay? Give the video a like. and drop a comment down below. And yeah, I'll be sending the winner, picking someone at total random and sending you guys $20. Okay, so these are just some of my preferences and the preferred path that I would take, knowing what I know throughout all of the years of my experience in ecom, if I was to get started exactly from zero and lose everything. My free mastermind group, there will be a link down below. Click it. I'm in there, other marketers are in there, all helping each other out with ecom and drop shipping. Again, I've got a link to my free course, which is down below as well. Hit me up on Instagram, drop me a like, drop me a DM, drop me a follow, and we can try and connect on there. That is it for this video. I'm glad to be back on home soil. Remember, if you want to win $20, just drop a comment down below and I'll be picking someone at total random. So that is it for this video. I hope you got some value. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again in another video dropping nothing but value bombs. Take care. Yeah.